What's up, you guys? My name is Hutch, and I make videos and put them on the internet. And the sun's too glary over there. And it's Sunday in the Bay Area, and I fucking love this weather. It's sunny outside, but it's also kind of chilly at the same time. It's by far my favorite weather in the world, and every time this weather comes around every year, I get happy. Puts me in a good mood. And but I've been feeling contemplative lately. I usually am, but it's been positive. In the past few weeks, I've just been feeling good and inspired and all that fun stuff. And so I thought I'd make a video today to talk to you guys about an idea that popped into my head last night as I was reading through some personal messages that you guys send me. I don't read all of them. I definitely have to skim because there's a lot of messages that I get, and I just don't have the time to read all of them. But I do skim all of them and respond to some of them. And I was thinking, like, well, what's a cool way that I can start involving you guys more in some of the videos that I'm making? Because just to backtrack just a little bit, when I came back to YouTube, I didn't really have a clear goal in mind as to what I wanted to do with the channel. I wanted to leave it sort of open-ended. But I knew that I wanted to approach it from this perspective of someone who had left because they became depressed and came back when they were ready. And just to backtrack even more, like, I have a depressive personality. My brain just sort of naturally goes to nihilistic ways of thinking, and when it gets too negative, I just have the kind of personality where I quickly go to the fuck it's, where I'm like, fuck it, everything's fucking pointless and it's stupid. And I got this message last night from I don't know if it was a kid, but I'm assuming he was on the younger side of old, and he wrote this like 2-paragraph message where he was talking about how he questions everything and doesn't know how to make sense of it all, and it's hard for him to focus on things like what he wants to do with the rest of his life and retirement and jobs and careers when he couldn't see the point in anything. And I just wrote him back this really quick message that said, "You are real, you do exist, the point of life is to help other people, now go out there and do some shit." And I tried to do it in a way that would be kind of funny at the same time, because I think making people laugh is the most effective way that you can help somebody when they're sad. So hopefully he got that message and chuckled a little bit. But as I was reading these messages and responding to some of them, I was thinking, well, what's something that I can do to give back? Because I'm feeling pretty swell these days. I'm not euphoric or manic or anything like that, but I'm just generally positive. I feel good, and for me, that's such a big deal, and I'm grateful every time I have days and times in my life where I feel like that, because it started for me when I was about 19 years old. I don't know what happened, but I think it was a mixture of just smoking way too much pot and just being generally confused, and it just kind of snowballed, and I found myself in a place where I could barely look people in the eye, and it was hard for me to go to work and function, and it was bad. And I told myself at the time, if I ever climb out of this hole that I'm in, then I will make it a goal of mine to help other people climb out of the same hole. And so as a result of that, a lot of the videos that you guys have been seeing lately, especially with the So Your videos on Fridays, has been about helping people overcome things that get them down in life. And in doing that, you guys help me. It's a two-way street, because I can do something that can hopefully contribute to making someone's life a little bit better or easier that day. I get something out of that, and then that makes me feel better. So it's not just this one-way street, and I wouldn't be able to do it if you guys weren't here. And I'm incredibly grateful for that. That makes me feel humble and grateful. And so I was thinking, like, well, what's something I can do to like, how can I take this further? What can I do more? And this idea popped into my head where I'd like to do something nice for maybe one of you guys a month. Maybe I should have waited until I had the idea fully fledged out in my head, but maybe once a month do something nice for you guys, and then but not in a way that's self-serving. Like, for this video, I don't want you don't have to like and favorite anything to win anything. And so what I was thinking was that if you guys are interested, and if the kind of videos that I'm making these days applies to you, and I hope that it does if you're watching, and but I also hope that it doesn't. I hope that nobody experiences what it's like to have a severe depressive episode, because I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. And but if you are feeling like that, I make these videos for you guys, and there's a few comments like sprinkled here and there in some of the videos that I do from people that are like, "Fucking, this is such a downer. Why would you make a video?" But I don't make these kind of videos for those sort of people. I make it for the people out there in the world that have been through something like what I have experienced at times in my life. And if you're one of those people, then I would encourage you to write me a 2-paragraph maximum, 2-paragraph summary of what's going on in your life right now, if there's something that you want to talk about, and then title the message, make the subject "Sad Bastard," so I know that it applies to what I'm talking about right now. And I think I just want to, like, pick one person a month maybe, and maybe send something to them. I don't know. I haven't really figured it out, but if there's something that sticks out in their message, then maybe I can do something to brighten up their day a little bit. But I'm not gonna announce who it is, and I'm not gonna say what I got people. It's just gonna be this thing that I do. It's just this constant thing, and because I don't know if you guys know this, but YouTubers are insanely overpaid, and I should be careful when I say that, but it's just such an incredibly lucky position to be in, and I'd like to share that with some of you guys. So yeah, if you're interested, write me a message that says "Sad Bastard," and if there's something going on in your life that you want to talk about, then send it my way, and then I might respond to you and ask you for your mailing address or something like that, and then send something nice out to you. But maybe even I could turn this into like a weekly thing where if you guys are cool with maybe not your username appearing on the screen, but the message itself appearing on the screen. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that a little bit more, but I think I'm onto something, because this is the side of YouTube that I fucking love, because there's the entertainment side of it, which is making like funny 5-minute Trouble in Terrorist Town videos, and those are really fun to make, and I think those have a role on YouTube, because I think laughing and being entertained is funny, and I think everybody needs that. But then this stuff too is stuff that I really get off on. I'm into the idea of connecting with people that I would never have been able to connect with had it not been for the internet and YouTube and things like that. So that's what I want to say right now, and then I'll think about this idea a little bit more, and if there's a way that I can turn this into something that's fun to watch or interesting to watch, then I think I'll explore that. But for right now, I just want to do something nice for one of you guys or girls out there in internet land. So yeah, send me a couple paragraphs talking about what's going on in your life, or your backstory, your history, if you're comfortable doing that. And I have a feeling I'm going to get a shit ton of messages, but I'm going to do my best to try and read or skim through as many of them as I possibly can, because I got lots of time these days. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do today? Okay, let's do it. So I do have time. And yeah, hope your Sunday's doing good, or going swell. Dexter's on tonight. I feel really good about that, because the season premiere was awesome. And yeah, I think that's the end of the video. So have a good one, guys. I'll be talking to you soon. All right, bye. When I was younger, I saw I saw social situations as an opportunity to prove to people that I was a likable person, and that got me into trouble after a while, because I don't think you can really enjoy yourself or enjoy people's company